Bat. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Number 9.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Salvador Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit out towards second. Robertson fields it cleanly. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Into the box now, Malik Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed with a slider.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Smith leads off second with nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. The runner from second crosses the plate.
The batter.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one got a piece of him. So digging in now, Joey Wendell. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts.
Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate, number 1. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Look, now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Check the swing there and pops this one up. Junis will put this one. Digging in, number 66. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
So 1 away now for Alex Gordon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate. So maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. In is Jorge Soler. There goes the runner. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Bonifacio takes his lead at third with one away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Number 19 has it, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
The count is 1-2.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs already home here. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And a throw over to third. And he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham.
Hitting off the fourth with a rain.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jake Bauers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, They'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Number 1 run, no hits. 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far.
That's
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready once again. Raul Mondesi will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.